10 Cats, Alex Jones, Josh Whittaker, Nancy Delolio, David O'Doherty, Krishnan Guru Murphy, Joe Wilkinson, Nick Hill, Stephen Mangan, Rachel Riley, Chris Ramsey, and their team captain, John Richardson. And facing them tonight, Danny Dyer, Claudia Winkleman, Greg Rutherford, Jack Dee, Miles Jupp, Jamelia, Matt Edmondson, Ina Malone, Paul Foote, Henning Nen, Denise Van Houten, and their team captain, Sean Locke. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Best Bits, a show all about opinion polls, surveys and the best bits from the last series. Did you know, for example, 20% of people would have sex on a plane? I once had a little bit of foreplay with a girl I met on a plane, Aer Lingus. 25% of people can write a text without looking at their phone, which is great because it means you can really concentrate on your driving. And 20% of men don't know what a pedicure is. A pedicure? Pretty sure it's a cure for men like Jimmy Savile. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 3 most popular talking points. John Steen, what have the nation been talking about?
Is it Splash?
Oh, come on.
I've been talking about it.
Have you not been watching Splash?
Well, no, not all the time. I've been doing other things as well.
I watched it because I got told it was the worst thing on telly ever. And it just wasn't. It's just people splashing in a pool a bit.
It's Eddie Eagle in a mankini, jumping off a diving board. What is not to like?
It should be called Strictly Come Gravity. It's they've found something any celebrity can do, which is fall off things.
When they dive, because they're not used to it, they get ready to dive and they get in a position, and then they look like they've been shot. All the life goes out of their body and they just fall into the water. It's just like watching celebrities being executed.
That is also why I like it.
That's what they should do. I like it, the show, if they had no water.
That's it, yeah.
It was called Splat. They just go...
Rachel, would you appear on television in your swimming gear? For a fee, obviously.
Well,
and it doesn't have to be on television, but I will pay.
They did ask, actually, about Splash. Yeah, but I wouldn't fancy it. It is just get your tits out for the lads, isn't it? The whole show is just a ruse.
That's a great show. That's a great show.
It's actually get your tits out for the whole family.
My mother said to me, aren't you bothered about going on telly in a bathing costume?
Yeah,
it's bad enough being clothed. And I went, listen, Mum, they could cover me in a barrel of shit. I'm not bothered. It's the dive that's worrying me. I don't care what they stick me in.
You know, technically, this isn't a therapy session.
That's the only reason I'm here.
We can't...
They told me you were good.
We can't help
spending
you.
all this money when we could just film conversations between you and your mum? Prime time entertainment, seeing someone turn to their mum and go, they could cover me in a barrel of shit.
You realise someone at Channel 5 is thinking,
definitely,
barrel of shit, Soleil.
I think it's a good show. It's a good show, and it's taken a lot of criticism. I can't wait to see the celebrity version. That's what
I couldn't believe it was a TV show. I fell asleep watching the match, and I woke up and it was on, and I thought I was still dreaming. I didn't know what was going on. I thought Dance on Ice had melted.
Sean, Denise, Henning, what have the nation been talking about this week?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Definitely. Bieber fever.
So what did he do exactly?
He was 2 hours late for his own concert. And it meant that people with young children missed their trains home. Some of them had to leave early, couldn't even stay for the concert.
It's pretty bad.
It's a disgrace.
A disgrace?
An absolute disgrace. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
Nick, would you describe yourself as a believer?
No. I mean, he calls his fans believers, but I just call my fans Gene and Tony. angry when I'm late because they're the ones that are driving me to the gig. I think you shouldn't be having a go at him for being late. He's only, like, a little bit late for... He's 19, isn't he? When I was 19, you know, I could barely make dinner with all the wanking I was doing, so... The fact is, he's entertaining millions of fans, so give him a fucking break, innit?
Yeah, good point. Bronson, what are the most intriguing unexplained phenomena?
Psychics.
Psychics? Have you ever visited a psychic?
8 times.
So what did they tell you?
Oh, lots of different stuff, but I think the most weird one was when I was walking out of Boots, you know, Boots, and... Boots. You know, Boots. So I'm walking out of Boots, and this sort of deranged-looking woman comes towards me. She said, "You must buy a crystal." I went, "Oh, I'm all right. I don't want a crystal." And she said, "Well, I'll give you the crystal." I said, "Well, all right." And she said, "It's good luck." And she said, "You've got to ditch that boyfriend of yours. He's very handsome, but you've got to get rid of him. He's no good for you. Next boyfriend, look for somebody with a J in the surname." Sure enough, 2 weeks later, new man, J in the surname.
That's like you doing what you're told.
No! See, she searched me out to give me that information. They look after you. John, don't look like that.
It was the she searched me out thing. Afterwards.
There was a lot of people in Boots, and she could have picked anybody, but she was drawn to me and gave me... And these people don't give crystals away willy-nilly.
I recently visited a psychic, and he could tell that I was unsuccessful with women and sometimes got mistaken for being homeless just by looking at me. That's weird.
That is crazy kind of powers. Danny, do you believe in psychics?
I done that Sally Morgan, and I was sort of open to it, and she wanted to meet me at a dog track.
Of course.
Cockney and all that. So I spent about 2 hours with her, and I'll tell you what, the bollocks coming out of her mouth, right? Because she went, right, do you know what, I'm going to do something I never do. Right. I'm going to tell you what dog is going to win the next race.
What did she say, greyhound?
What? So, listen. She told me what one it was. I put a tongue down on it, £100, Jimmy, right?
Sure, I'm with you.
The fucking thing come last.
Sean, Claudia, Jack, what have the nation been talking about?
You thought anything? What's happened to you?
The horse sandwiches.
Oh, the horse sandwiches.
They've been talking about horse.
The horse sandwiches is a really nice way of putting it.
I'd love a horse sandwich.
The people who kind of made the horse burgers...
Yeah.
...said it was a mistake. It can't be a mistake. How do you unless they've mistaken a horse for a cow.
In fairness, what has happened, right? I mean, OK, some of the burgers were 29% horse, and that is a lot of horse in a burger. If you're expecting it to be a burger, you could eat a horse and cart, and it wouldn't be 29% horse. In fact, though, some of them are only like 0.01%, and they said it wasn't necessarily horse meat. It wasn't like strands of horse that you pull out between your teeth. It was horse DNA. And that could be anything. And I'll stop you there, Jimmy.
If you eat meat all the time, the chances are, like every football game you go to, some bloke comes up with a caravan that he's stuck a grill in, and he goes, "You want meat?" And you just go, "Yeah, it's £2." And then you eat it. You don't know what's in there. Could be bloody anything, couldn't it? They did investigations at all the football grounds, and one of the things I read was Swansea City were selling out-of-date pate. I just thought, what's happened to football? Swansea City fans at games going, "Bryn, does this pate taste all right to you?" It's a bit tart. I can't tell if that's because the apricot's clashing with the cardamom or if it's...
I don't understand the fuss. I really don't. We eat cows, pigs, chickens.
Yeah.
Everyone's known for years that sausages are basically lips and labia and toenails. What's wrong with a bit of horse?
A very good thing will come out of all this, that people in general, whatever you eat, even if you eat, like, corn, you still don't know what's in it. People are far too trusting of packaging. We just buy something. Tesco packaging might as well just say on it, "Close your eyes, open your mouth, Tesco, go and give me Even no idea. Just eat this shit. It's brown, it's meaty.
What's the end of that phrase?
It's open your mouth, close your eyes. Tesco gonna give you a good surprise.
John's team, what do you think the nation enjoyed over the last year in the sporting world?
Well, I guess we have someone with us who was at probably the most famous sporting event and probably the most famous sporting day of last year.
Did you get tickets? Was it amazing being part of Super Saturday?
Yes, it was pretty special. I mean, it goes down as Mo, Jess and that random ginger guy who turned up as well on the day.
But your life will be different after tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what Nancy's got planned for you. Sounds like the ginger kid's getting laid. How far did you actually jump in the final?
8 metres 31.
I genuinely don't know how far that is. If you paced out, how far would it be across?
Well, if you do 8 long paces, then like a foot.
8 long paces?
Yeah.
All right.
You've got to do it right, though, so it's
Hang on, 8 long paces. All right, so 1,
yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck off. No way did you... You did 8.
Well, you're probably being a bit generous.
Oh, we've got a tape measure. Throw us a tape measure. Hang on, so I'll hold this.
It's not long enough.
8 metres.
Exactly.
All right, well, we'll do 8 metres and then we'll see. OK, so I'll hold that.
I've got something that's half a metre long. It's not me, no. I carry around a ruler with me.
OK, so that's 8 metres, and then you went a bit further.
Like, so, yeah, about here, where I'm standing.
That is mental. Jess Ennis was at the peak of physical fitness in the heptathlon. Watching her, I couldn't help feeling ashamed of myself because I could see what I was doing reflected in the telly. Sean's team, what do you think the nation will be talking about this week?
Ooh, Oscars?
Yes, the Oscars.
Were you excited by them?
Not particularly, no.
Daniel Day-Lewis, though, I mean, you can't doubt the guy. What an actor. I mean, he's proper thing, isn't he?
Well, he should have got assassinated. If he's really method, he should have got himself shot.
I don't see why method actors are praised. People say, oh, that's the best way of acting, but because he trained to be a butcher when he was playing a butcher. But that's the opposite of acting. That's just becoming a butcher. I've been doing method for 10 years now. I'm actually quite a bubbly chap. But I can reveal now that I'm playing Jack in his upcoming biopic. Spent the last 10 years getting into role, and I think I'm ready. Do you think?
It's annoying because I auditioned for that.
What's incredible is his speeches, because actors act because they're tedious people. That's why they do it, because from when they were children, they've learnt that by being other people, they make more friends and are more popular.
Have you thought about acting?
I can act right now. I don't need to learn to... I'll do a butcher right now for you. I won't go away and train to be one. Would you want, darling, a little bit of beef?
The Pope sort of woke up on Monday and thought, oh, God, I've got to go to work.
Well, in fairness, he doesn't have to be at work till Sunday.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Why do the popes always start old?
Well, they're talking about the Ghanaian Cardinal Peter Turkson being the next Pope. That's him with Chris Huhne there. You can see Chris Huhne's asking him to take a few points for him.
What I want to know is, if we're going to have a black Pope, when are we going to have a black Queen? No talk of a black Queen, is there?
Keep an eye on Kate Middleton.
Yeah.
That's her.
Sorry, I don't know what that means. Explain that one.
Well, I'm saying maybe her baby is going to be black because it's probably not.
The Queen's not elected, is it? No, that's a serious answer.
Yeah, but that's what makes it weird that people choose the Pope. Shouldn't it be someone who something magical has happened to? You know, like you got Jesus, like he was the guy because, you know, you knew... No, I'm just saying, you know that he was chosen by God because he'd done, you know, he'd done magic things. It should, well, you know...
So you think, what, Paul Daniels? Who are you? Yes, the Pope has resigned. He's going to be difficult to replace. Where are we going to find another paedophile apologist who's also a Nazi? OK.
Can I just do a little disclaimer? Can we just make sure we don't put the bit about me talking about she might have a black baby? No. 'Cause, 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 scared of the royal family.
Are you genuinely scared of the royal family?
I'm just scared that they can kill you. They can organise.
Once a decade, they do one of their own. They don't go outside the family.
If Kate Middleton has a white baby, they'll just ignore you. If she has a black baby, they'll have their own problems to deal with. There'll be a lot of questions to ask.
The main worry is not if it's black, it's whether it's ginger. That's the main worry. That's the thing everyone's worried about.
So our next round is Pick of the Polls. Here is your question. Most people would rather wear something practical than look cool. True or false? What do you think?
But I think it is age dependent. People, you know, maybe, got to be careful here, 40?
I'm 40, yeah.
Downwards, go for, you know, look cool.
Have you seen the two guys you're sitting with? You suffer for fashion. Do you wear heels? Do you wear uncomfortable things to look good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'll have a heel, if there's heels available.
If there's heels available, you have a heel.
But I also like a flat Converse.
I really want to say I've got a rocket in my pocket in your accent.
Do it.
I got a rocket in my pocket.
Danny, would you rather be practical or look cool?
Try a bit of both. I can't be fucked wearing a suit and all that, do you know what I mean? Can't do a tie.
Can't do a tie?
No, I can't do a tie. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Oi!
Go on, mate, do him.
Yeah.
Well, this is the fight we've been waiting for.
You're fucking giving it the big one. What's going on over here? What's happening here?
Yeah, mate, you're giving it the big one. He's a dickhead.
Sean, what do you think? Practical? Do you go practical now?
Now?
Well, I mean, for the show, you tend to, you know, you dress down a little bit, but heels and...
It's a liberty, that is, dressed down. I think, well, it's a strong top he's got on now.
Yes, yeah. Very strong top.
I mean, you can do the old collars up a bit, I think. You know what I mean? Have a pair of bollocks about you, fucking...
Better.
You look like you're ready for a tear-up now, you know what I mean? Like...
Oh, crikey. My tailor always says it's very important to have a pair of bollocks about you. Most people admit to lying at least once a day. Is that true or false?
It's true. I lie every day. I wake up and say good morning. Every single day.
I lie all the time. I like lying. I love it.
You lying now?
Yeah. By 9 p.m, I've lied 900 times. Women lie especially. I don't mind about getting my... I'm on the pill.
Did you lie about that?
3 times.
Jimmy, I'll see if you lie, because I've got a question I want to ask you. I've
Sure,
noticed
go ahead.
something.
Go ahead.
Have you had your teeth jazzed up?
Yeah, I've had my teeth jazzed up. That was the
see.
exact term I used.
Yeah.
I want
Really
that.
white. It looked like you swallowed a torch.
Yeah, well, they were looking kind of shitty, and I was getting, you know...
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Did you
So,
send
no,
them...
they weren't that bad. They were bad.
bad.
They still look like teeth.
I got the teeth of like a dead horse found in the Thames after about a month.
I like your teeth, but then I like Watsits.
Yeah.
Which made me think, oh...
Yours are so bright. They're a bit... I mean, when you switch the lights out at night, the moths bump into them.
This 15 Australian miners were sacked for doing the Harlem Shake. So we asked our studio audience, is it important to have fun at work? Yes or no? No, not asking you... Oh. They've got to... The question's for them.
Yeah.
No, really? Yeah. Have you never seen this fucking show? What are you thinking?
I'm going to go with yes, Jimmy. It's...
Well, I mean, it's all good and well to laugh and all that. I mean, we're Germans, we like a laugh. We do. It's just we laugh once the work is done.
Of course it's important to have fun at work. I mean, I'm not a dick, I'm not an arsehole. At the first few Harlem Shuffles, I was like, this is funny. You know, like there was Wacky Tacky Tie Day, then that had its day, and now it's Harlem Shuffle Day. I just worry about the trend this is going in. It's going to be like, oh, we call it Gangbang Thursdays.
I mean, I can see why John and Henning don't like it, because obviously you are to fun what grit is to snow.
I quite like it. I like the chaos. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here is your question. Best way to relax after a hard day's work. Nancy, how do you relax of an evening after a hard day's work?
Well, I will have a hot bath with a drink, and then have a very deep tissue massage.
Jesus.
Who's the masseuse?
Well, I don't have to tell on TV, but I have a few.
Oh, that kind of massage, I see.
No.
What sort of tissues do you use?
Deep tissues.
Deep tissues.
Deep tissues.
Deep tissues. Top thing people boast about.
Do a lot of people go on about being the 1990 East Leinster under-14s triple jump bronze medalist? No, they don't, because that was me.
I boast about the fact that I can wear my left shoe on my right foot, my right shoe on my left foot.
Bullshit. There's no way a man could do that.
Yeah, I can, yeah. Look, there we go. It's a nice feeling. You just feel like, you know, you can do anything you want. You can go any direction you want. You're not bound by the usual rules. Try it with your shoes. It'll work well.
I've done it. Anyone can do it.
You've got to walk around in them a bit.
Have a little walk. Have a little walk. Just see if it looks
walk around
normal.
in them. Don't wander around.
I'll be honest with you, Sean. It makes me feel a little bit queasy.
Because there's always this thing, whoa, and go around.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like when you're at...
Go, whoa, yes.
It's a bit like when you're at Clark's and they say, do they fit? And you sort of... Something's not quite right.
Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.